Right, I'm with Martin Hutchinson today here in the middle of Llanelli town centre. You can see the clock behind us, and then you can see some of the guys that turned up here today. You can see the area that we're in. The middle of the town centre is virtually dead, and there's virtually no seating or anything here. Mark, just a little bit about this campaign and a bit what you've been trying to ask for from the council.
Well, it's not so much the council, much more from the people itself.
Right.
People say the town is dead.
Yep.
People only come in because of the shopping.
Yep.
Well, shops are closing, so I'm saying now we've got to come into town, like we've done now, this time and start thinking of what we could do with this town centre. The people say Llanelli is dead. Yes, because you're not here. I just proved now there's 13 people who've come in, so
Yep.
it's not so dead.
Yep.
The point is you come in, ideas. Like this, I don't really want to say this, but 2 shops are doing really well in this town. One is a gaming shop and one is a pottery shop.
Yep.
Because they give you experiences.
Yep.
And that's what we have to start thinking about now. What can we do to give people to come into town something different? The main shopping centre is still here and always will be here. But outside, we've got these empty buildings that could be used to give people different experiences. What experience, I don't know. Unfortunately, the gym was going to go there, boxing gym was going to go there,
Yeah.
but they decided to go down to the end of town instead. I've said, why not put a car boot sale just once a month, just in here for something, just to create some atmosphere to do things and find other ideas what we can do into town. I've got a video on my Facebook of a lady and a group of her friends got together because the council were going to turn down or destroy a toilet block because of antisocial behaviour. They turned it around now into the wee gallery, and it's a thing that everyone comes to see it in the village now because people got together and did something with it. We can do a lot with Llanelli town. Ideas. There is money coming into town now. We've been giving 2 million a year. That is for things above and beyond, not the normal day-to-day things. It's things that are special. And that's what we could think of. We've got this money now and we just need ideas of what we can put forward. And that's the idea of me coming here today, because I came here last Sunday and said, well, I'm here. So I put it on my Facebook, an event to come down here, and 13 people have turned up, 14 people have turned up.
Yeah.
We're just talking, just natting. So the town is not dead at the moment. There's 14 people here. So why can't more people come into town, start being more enthusiastic? You get out of Llanelli what you put into it. That's my motto. If you don't put anything into it, don't expect it to give it to you. You've got to put something in now, because this is it. We've got a flat base, nothing here. We can start from scratch, more or less.
Yeah.
Come up with your ideas. Maybe a few can get together and try and work on a shop to give something to do. I don't know. But don't just sit there saying Llanelli is what we
Yeah,
all
well, you're
say.
always going to get that, aren't you? You're always going to get negatives
we're always
and
going to
positives.
get it, but we've got to try and turn that around. I mean, and it's got to be for all, not certain section of community,
Yeah.
not this. Everybody, doesn't matter where you come from, what you do, you've all got a part to play. And that's my important message to everybody. Everybody's welcome. Just give us your ideas. You've all got ideas.
Yeah.
You know, and you might not think it would work, but you don't know until you give it a try.
Absolutely,
That's
100%.
my idea.
See, behind this, if I look to where the clock tower is, you can see that's all locked up.
Yeah.
Now, that's virtually the indoor
Yeah.
hub
Yeah.
of the town centre.
Yeah, and that works
I mean,
well.
they have made a little bit of an effort by cleaning the canopies and stuff like that. I came down here, I was quite surprised. They were cleaning it, and it actually does look a bit tidy.
Yeah, that's it. It's the beginning, and that's what I mean. That does make a huge impact. That looks like the other a couple of months ago, it was all covered in weeds and grass going over it. It looked an absolute mess. A clean up, but okay. But we need to get these shops open and brightly painted, and the buildings brightly painted again. Maybe we could have some ideas. We could maybe do a voluntary thing where we can do something.
Bring the community back into the town centre.
That's what we need to do. It is the community. I keep saying we need to bring the community to get socialising, because we all rely on shops to socialise. You come into town, what? Because of shops. You might meet somebody, you might talk to somebody, you socialise. If there's no shops, what are you going to do? So this is your town centre. Never mind by Trostra, never mind about online shopping. This is your town centre. Make some of it, you know. Come and be part of it. Like I said, the burger van comes in on Thursday and Saturday because of the market days. But why can't we talk to council and say, well, can't we bring some other vans in on other days?
Yeah.
Why can't we bring things in? Why don't we put the market back in? Why don't we do more events, you know? And my other thing is, why don't we make that circle more of an entertainment area?
Yeah.
You know, we've got money. We can't bring screens in. So when Welsh Rugby's on, we put big screens out there. When there's events on, we put there. I'd even like to ask the boxing company or the club if they could actually, how much it costs to bring up the boxing ring up there and have events on.
Yeah.
You know, between other boxing clubs, you know, Swansea, Cardiff, and have an outdoor boxing event where everyone come and watch it.
And all these little bits and pieces that you add to it by bringing, food retailers back in here, pizza vans, burger vans, and people like that, entertainment, the boxing, all the things you were saying. If it brings back, it will draw people in.
It draws, and you got that my example. People make people.
Yeah.
If you go past an empty bar, no one's going to go. If you go down the bar, it's all people outside or having a good time. You're going to go there, right? That's where you're going to go. So people attract people because we are sociable. We need to be that. We do need to interact. Even if you don't want to talk to anybody, you just want to have people around you. Why do you talk? People got a lot of depression, anxiety, and stress because of this. You're not socialising.
Brilliant.
Because when you talk to people, you get rid of your problems. You're talking them out.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. You need to come together. I mean, technology is wonderful, but it has made us all quite individual.
Yeah.
And on our own. We don't want that.
Well done, Martin.
So.
Again, it's nice to see you.
Yeah,
Keep up your good work and trying to get the community back into the town centre.
It's a community, and to believe in this.
Well, you've opened the eyes for a lot of people with some of the things that you've noticed and you've seen. At the end of the day, I mean, a lot of people pay a lot of council tax.
Yeah, exactly.
So at the end of the day, the council should be doing more with public money.
Well, that's what you need to be questioning. Where is your money going, and why are they stopping from doing things? I mean, I can't understand any council stopping things that looks positive, looking forward to help the community, but it seems to be always this block for doing something. I mean, these shops are empty. I mean, that's the council shop. Why are they doing something with it?
Yeah.
I mean, why do you put it? And now they have thankfully for putting for the veterans, which you deserve, but that's empty. Every day of the year. Do more things with it. Give somebody a chance. Even it's, just keep it moving, rotating it, doing things.
Yeah.
Open up for community actions. And what they could be doing is telling us in there what they're actually doing with the town.
Yeah.
So we don't know, and we all get a bit annoyed because we don't know what's going on. But if you knew that, well, no, this is happening, just bear with us, this is happening, then you think, okay, we relax, everything's okay.
Yeah.
There's all things that can be done. And what I'd like to do is...
Even if it was a community bulletin or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. If I had a possibility, I'd love to take every out of the hub there, right, and put them in this building here, okay? Building, because this looks more like an office building.
Yeah.
And then over there, it should be perfect to make that the Llanelli Town Cafe restaurant. So all that would be a restaurant. A little fence around it here.
Yeah.
All seats outside it, and that would be a real hub. And the idea of that was that cafe is run by people from here, and also any excess profit will go back into the town. So people will go there because they know 10% of whatever they buy will be going back into the town.
Brilliant.
And that's what I'd like to see, because I've seen this, all I'm talking about, I've seen these things on my travels around the world, where people change things around because they just got together and said, well, we don't want this anymore, we want to get on and do something.
And it's for the community to get involved as well.
Yeah, exactly. And the communities build communities,
Yeah.
it really is, and that's
Absolutely.
the amazing thing about it. People, when they really put their minds to it, you can put your mind to getting this down as hell, and you've done it. Everyone's been so negative and down about this town, put everything on the road. But you've created people to come from all over the country to make videos on that. Well, turn it around.
If they came and turned up and talked to one rather than social media, then it'd make a big difference.
Well, if those people came down here and said how bad it was, then they did everything they could to try and change it, like I've done. Ever since I've been here, I've got so many people giving me a go at me and saying, you look at everything I've done, then questioning where did I take it after I put it on Facebook. I've gone to councils, I've pushed this and I've pushed that, and things do get done. Because I believe in the town, and I think it's an opportunity here for this town to prosper. It did before, and it can again. And one thing I really would like more to be done is a history of this town. This is absolutely incredible. You wouldn't look at it when you come here. You think, well, what is it? There's nothing here. But
Well, they do have Facebook pages where they do have the community area, Llanelli old and new, and very important and things like that.
I mean, we need posters around the town. And
Yeah.
And that's why I said another thing. I would love that place to be a community tourist information centre.
Yeah.
So when somebody comes in,
Good
they've
idea.
got someone to go to so they can find out. Because once you've got the people in the town, you keep them in. If you keep them extra half an hour, there's more chance of getting your coffee. They'll go home with a good experience of Llanelli. And that's the thing, because you've got such a history here. So when you start looking, no one asks people, see this blue canopy?
Yeah.
in the seas.
Yeah.
Does anybody really understand what that's about? Unless you go on Google, you won't understand. When the sun comes down, that it reflects on the ground, and that's
Right.
meant to tell you about the tin works and everything else.
Okay.
And that's it. People don't seem to realise what it was all about. And think, oh, what's
It's a
that?
bit like Parliament in Westminster Hall, where you go up the stairs, you've got the stained glass window that kind of moves with the sun.
Yeah, exactly. So this has got something to tell people. But if people don't know about it, then they're just going to walk through it and think, what's this?
That's actually a brilliant idea.
Well, that's it. So we need more things to push the method out there, you know? And that's my idea, is to get things out there so people then...
And itself, it's got a great history in itself.
It's incredible. The more I look into it, I can't believe it. I mean, this town has got the war between the two breweries.
Yeah.
That who put the first can out.
Yeah.
You know, of beer. I mean, that's incredible. This, you know, this
And when the community was the community, we go back to the things like the Rebecca riots, the Lockable War. There was one side was fighting the other, and if it wasn't for the locker, they wouldn't be able to come across. And you know, some of the train riots and so on. So there's lots of stuff, isn't there?
Can I just say one thing? Wait, can you just to the camera that way for a second? Because if you don't know if you can hear, but people are talking. That's it. They don't everyone does know it. They're all in their own little groups and they're talking.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be here before. So this town is not dead now. There's 13 people talking to each other. Okay.
Which does help.
Well, that's it. They're talking. You know.
Yeah.
Well, why not?
That's what brought them together, and that was because you
put an event on there.
You put an event to come out.
I put my neck out. I put the line out. You know, and I'd do this because I thought, well, why not? You know, I sat here on my own last week. So it's not a bad place to be, actually.
Yeah.
And I quite enjoyed it. People come and talk to me when I sat there. I bet if I put a bowl out, they'd be throwing money in. But I sat there, people come talking to me. I said, well, that's it. So there is life.